There are a few critical elements that need to be considered in order for us to deal with issues of skills development.
We need broad access to quality education as a foundation for future training. Education for all is an essential foundation of future training.
We need revived workplace training and lifelong learning, enabling workers and enterprises to adjust to increasingly rapid changes.
We need to build solid bridges between the world of work and training providers in order to match skills provisions to the needs of enterprise.
We need to ensure broader access to training opportunities for all genders and race, with strong focus on previously disadvantaged or groups facing greater challenges, in particular youth, women, lower skilled workers, workers with disabilities, and rural communities.
The National Skills Authority, also referred as NSA, is a statutory body that was first established in 1999 in terms of Chapter 2 of the Skills Development Act of 1998.
Our key objectives include aligning the role of NSA with Skill Development Act and White Paper Post-School Education Mandate, also strengthening the capacity of the NSA and the Secretariat, and more importantly, supporting post-school education and training to realize national priorities.
Our vision is to be a leading skills development with a mission to provide strategic advice towards an improved national skills development system.
The other roles and functions of the National Skills Authority is to liaise with sector education training authorities on research, monitoring the implementation of the National Skills Development Strategy, and standard setting. Since their establishment, SETAs were faced with challenges of governance.
Some of these challenges include system-level problems. For an example, we have learned that aligning the labor market and education training cannot be done through a sectorial lens. Each SETAs has its own system and procedures, making it very hard for anyone outside of the sector to interface with the system. Outside of the sector, I mean by students, public providers, professional bodies, and other institutions. And these systems are very complicated and require national systems.
These challenges brought negative perceptions about SETA's performances.
Nonetheless, we have successfully risen higher from all these odds. A serious stride has been made by all stakeholders to give support to NSA being able to restructure the role of the SETAs.
Policies such as the White Paper for Post-School Education and Training themed Building an Expanded, Effective and Integrated Post-School System, published by Dr. Bladen Zimande in 2014, provided us with a proper model in response to post-school education and training system.
We have strengthened the capacity of the skills development system. We have reviewed the SETA's landscape in consideration of a variety of options, such as not to use minimal change approach, skills council, SETAs as an integral part of the larger PSET system, and other options was to bring about a greater degree of collaboration through clustering of the SETAs.
The National Skills Authority's strategic objectives include promoting development and profiling of the National Skills Authority through communications and marketing. As part of this, the National Skills Authority hosts skills development conferences as a communication mechanism to gather all stakeholders to propose solutions for the skills shortage or the challenges facing skills development in the country.
The outcomes of the skills conference were in the main, amongst others, to look into the work that has actually been done by the National Skills Authority together with the Ministry for Higher Education and Training. We called upon researchers who looked into the labor market research projects to share with the delegates their experience and the results of their research. We also called upon the implementers, particularly members from the SETAs as well as from government, to showcase in practice what they have also achieved. Strides have actually been made in addressing the 8 goals in the National Skills Development Strategy 3.
Some of the proposals and outcomes of the recently hosted National Skills Authority Skills Conference included strengthening governance of SETAs.
The NSA would like to thank the Minister, all stakeholders, particularly the SETAs, the communities, the education and training providers in the likes of the universities, the TVET colleges, private providers, as well as all other providers and stakeholder groups for making input into delivering the mandate of the Skills Development and Strategy 3.
I would like to thank all our stakeholders at the National Skills Authority, the Secretariat, but most importantly to the Minister, Bladen Zimande, who continues to give us more impetus to work harder as the board of the NSA. And I wish also to express my gratitude to everyone who is working hard towards the next NSDS 4.